Hi, all. Welcome to RACSINFOTECH. In this video, I'm going to share the basic information about TAF, TAC, and the FAN. These are the RAC features where the node failover things we can able to achieve with these three features. Okay, this is 19C, TAC is 19C, Oracle 19C feature. These two, TAF and FAN is previous 19C also. We have these options. So let me explain what is mean by the TAF. TAF is nothing but it's a client-side feature. TAC is server-side feature. That is the difference. And TAF is basic failover. If some application trying to connect to our RAC node, suppose we are having this two node RAC, right? Applications are trying to connect with this node or this node. By using scan, the scan name, that the scan will itself it is going to redirect these connections. So what this TAF will do, if one of the node 1 is down, whatever the connection, this connection failover to node 2. That basic connection failover will done by this TF. But then why we need this TAC? TAC, what it is going to, apart from this connection failover, the basic connectivity failover to node 2, same time, this user done some kind of insert DML operations, okay, insert updates, right? In between the node is failed. Including this DML operation, the connection will fail over to node 2. That is the difference. Like this is somewhat advanced feature. This is a very basic feature to automatically reconnect to a different node. Simple connectivity. And one more thing we can say, by using TAF, the select query, we can able to fail over. Suppose the same client or application running select query, which is fetching around 10 GB data. In between, so it has been fetched almost 6 GB, the node is failed. Remaining 4 GB yet to fetch. At that time, the select query is going to, including the session, okay, that is failover to node 2 with this information, select query. Remaining 4 GB also it will fetch. So total 10 GB it is going to return to user. That we need to enable TAC. When you enable this transparent application failover feature, that we can achieve. But whenever you are doing DML operations, insert updates and all, TAF will not support. Okay. For that, in 19C onwards, these DML operations also we can able to failover. As part of this connection failover from this node to this node, TAC, transparent application continuity, will seamlessly failover application sessions, including the transaction state, even during ongoing operation like insert operation, update operation. This will helpful. We need to enable it. I'll show you the high level steps. You can practice it in your machine. For that, we need to create a service. In this video, I'm not going to show you how to create a service. That we need to check in another video. Okay, I'll share that. And FAN is just for notification. For these two features, if these two work efficiently, we need to enable this FAN. This will notify as and when any node is failed. Hey TAC, node is failed. So that it will immediately take an action to fail over to another active nodes. That is only for FAN, fast application notification. Quickly alerts the applications about the database outages, allowing them to react immediately and potentially fail over to a different node, essential. For that, we need to enable, if you want to use this FAN, either TAF or TAC, you need to enable it. Okay, that's it. Key difference and all, whatever I have explained, that is theory part here. So you can go ahead and pause this video and go through this theory part. Nothing much, no need to go with multiple times, right? And then we can go to this video, especially for TAC, not for TAF. TAF, I think I have made a video in my channel. You can go through. Else, I'll upload that URL in this video description if possible. Else, I'll make another video for TAF. That is different story. Okay. What is TAC? Transparent application continuity is an enhancement of application continuity. Suppose we are having different applications. Okay, these applications are connecting to our database using public IP. Okay, this application may connect to this application may connect with this through this TCP IP network, right? If this node is not available, how this application, whatever the connection from this application, this needs to fail over to active node. This and TAF and TAC will do that. Okay, that is the purpose. And why we need two options? Okay, both are doing the similar kind of activity. Why we need TAC? This will give some advanced, okay, from 19C feature, some advanced. What about, apart from that session failover, If the same session is doing some DML operation, that DML operation also, it will switch to active mode. But TAF will do only the session level session connectivity. If when you are enabled the TAF, the node is failed, the connection will move, but whenever you're doing insert or update, user needs to resubmit this insert or update commands again. But when the user is using TAC, transparent application continuity feature, when they enabled on RAC node, they no need to resubmit this insert or update queries. That is only the difference. Okay. TAF is a basic failover feature. TAC is advanced. That's it. It is a 19C feature. This, how we are going to achieve, I'm going to explain that. High level steps, verify the RAC, whether this one, application connectivity feature enabled or not. If not, we need to enable and modify this, create a service with this TAC. Service name creation I have not included here, but yeah, you can go through it by using DBMS package. We can do that and start the configuration, update the tag things and test the tag communication. Tag simulation means once you enable, you can just insert command and check whether it is connected to node 1 or node 2. If it is connected to node 2, stop the node 2. And how it is going to switch, we need to test it. Okay, that is the test case. I'll give you that. And some fan, enable the fan for better failover. Okay. Even if you enable the fan or not, it will work. But if you want to use the better failover management, we have to go with fan option. Okay. When you're using TAF or TAC, use fan option also. Fast application notification. First, we need to verify whether the version, what is our database version? Okay, connect to the database and use this thing. We will get this 19C related. Suppose if I want to execute, clear the screen, SQL plus as DBA. So 19.3 is my version. And RAC is enabled or not, we can check with these two options, application continuity and RAC. RAC is RAC, real application cluster, RAC is true and application continuity not enabled. So we need to enable that. If you want to enable this application continuity, we need to create a service for this tag. Okay. Click on existing services, or you can use an existing service for this. If you want to use the service name. Let me give you the existing service names. Okay. First check the existing service names. DB also there, right? If you want, you can use that service name and try to connect with that. Okay. Or better, it is strongly recommend you can create a new service name for tag service. Okay. So here tag service is there. I'm going to use the existing service. Let me try to create it. If it is works, okay. If not, you can proceed the same command and invalid command failover type. Okay. That failover type. There could be the command like if we could copy these commands to Notepad and then we can try. Okay, let me try to use Notepad. Do one by one. Better we can able to do this one. SRVCTL. Okay. Next set of commands. Failover type, it is throwing an error transaction. Maybe the failover type option may not correct. We'll see it one by one. Okay. And then do the retention, how many seconds it needs to be. And then service type. So failover type option is not available. Invalid node option and RAC node 2, it is not going to show you. Let me remove that failover type. Transactions, right? Failover type. Maybe this option is not. And RAC node 2 host name, that is. It may not take. Let me check. Fail to find database instances. RAC node 1 and RAC node 2. DevDB. Database services. Database service name is this DevDB. Check whether the DB nodes are working fine or not. Node 1 is fine. Let me connect it to node cat etc. Let me connect it to node 2 and then ping RAC node 2. This is my RAC node 2 IP. Okay. Let me connect with the Oracle user, whether my services are running on that node or not. Let me check. Pipe grep small dot vara env dev db2 srvctl status database -d dev db is my database name. Yes, it is running on both the nodes, rack node 1, rack node 2. Okay. Same command, if you want to add the service names to, this is already existing service name, devdb. We have to create TAC underscore service or whatever it is, the name for TAC, we need to do it. And the next step, these are all the options, failover type, transaction, enable application. If you want to enable this, we need to use failover type, transaction is an option. Okay. And commit is true. We need to put it. And 600 is by default value, replay, and enabling the runtime for service time. Then we need to start the service. We already have this. I mean, I'm trying to register with existing service. It is not going to take it, but you can try with creating the new service and with this command. Once that is done, we need to configure, check the configuration, like whether it is there on our rack service, the configuration, use the service.ctl config. Okay, service, what this already configured. Okay, this service already. If it is a TAC, we need to use this configuration. So that is one thing. And connectivity. This is important where we are going to share this connection string with the application team. They can use this string when they are trying to connect with either JDBs. If they are using, we can use this, or if they want to connect with the connection string, we can give this, either this or this. Both we need to give with the scan address. This is a TAC service name, whatever we have created. At that time only they can able to, the session will be failover. Else normal connectivity, it won't do the failover things. That is very, very important parameter which we need to remember. Then validate the configurations. After you enabled, we can check the failover methods because we have not enabled on this machine. I just showed you right high level steps, how we are going to do it. This is a method. Once you enable, we can able to see this. And failover thing, you can do this. Insert, you are performing some insert operation. And then parallelly, you can stop that instance, any one of that instance. Stop instance node 1 or node 2 and check that whether it is failover to another node or not. Okay. Mostly we can use these queries to check active sessions using the TAC service name. And this is another thing. If you want to enable the fan service, we need to enable it, the service name, modify the service name. We need to add this new service with our database. Okay. Fan helps to modify applications, these things. But only thing here, if I want to show you in my system, I have not created the service name. Okay, only 2-3 commands, guys, to enable TAC on your system. Only 2 to 3 commands. Here I don't have a service name, so I need to use the new service for this. After that, I need to use this srvctl to add that service, TAC service to this node. That's it. And this failover type itself is the main thing which we need to look into it. Yeah, that's all about this TAC feature, guys. In next video, I try to make another video for practical. Now I'm just explaining you high level thing, theory part here. Even if it is worked, we can able to do it. But yeah, next video, I'm going to make it a lab. Okay, guys, thank you. And we'll watch next lab activities in next sessions. Thank you.